So this is quick tip number 3, and this quick tip is going to be talking about working with acrylics. A couple things you need to know about acrylics is that acrylics can be very grainy when, let's say, you take them straight out of a package. So acrylics come in many different colors like this. You know, they can come in little tubes or bottles or basically whatever. But the thing you need to know is that something like this is going to be a little thicker, because this is a more expensive brand, than something like this, which you can buy at Walmart. So these two different types of acrylics have two different textures and thickness to them. So when working with acrylics, you want to always have it thin, because if you put it on thick, it'll be a big gloppy mess and it'll show the brush strokes. If you put it on thin, like this stuff comes out thin, then you won't have to worry too much about it showing up with the brush strokes. But you always want to put it on thin, spray it with a matte layer finish, and then go over it again with another very thin layer. You always want to go thin to thick. So if you're still not getting enough coverage in some areas, go a little bit thicker. But because you have the areas where it's nice and already put like a nice soft layer on, the brush strokes won't occur usually, but this can differ. So like with this guy, he's being done in acrylics, and as you can see, there are no brush strokes on him, because I know how to work with acrylics. And it's always good to practice on a piece of paper, just to get kind of the feel of the acrylics themselves, because like I said, each acrylic has its own consistency, and each one is made slightly different, and each one has its own different pigments and composition of the acrylics itself. So just, you know, play around with the acrylics, test it out on a piece of paper, see which texture and feeling you like most. Okay, so that is a quick tip about acrylics and how to get a nice smooth texture. If you need to know more about acrylics, just comment or message me, and I'll be happy to answer any questions.